Tonight, a break in the case of a mother of 5 shot to death in downtown West Palm Beach. Police say the killer is her abusive ex-boyfriend. Good evening, I'm Todd McDermott.
And I'm Felicia Rodriguez. Thank you for joining us. Only on WPBF 25 News, the woman's brother is telling her story, what he lost and what her children lost. Ari Height has more.
According to the West Palm Beach police, this all happened Sunday night. Vivian Otero was parked in a car here at the corner of Sappadilla Avenue and Clematis Street. They say that is when she was shot by her ex-boyfriend. Just like that, her 5 children were without a mother, and Jamie Otero had lost his only sister.
She always had my back. Even if I was wrong, she always had my back. She'd tell me I was wrong later, but she always had my back.
Jamie Otero says Vivian Otero may have been his baby sister, but the two always watched out for each other. He calls her his best friend, and he always knew nothing was more important to her than her 5 children, ages 7 to 16.
She would literally catch a grenade for her kids. She just was really adamant about making sure her kids were raised a proper way.
Sunday night, Vivian was in a car with her ex-boyfriend, Dimitri Reynolds, at the corner of Clematis Street and Sappadilla Avenue in West Palm Beach. According to the police report, the two had just ended a 9-year on-again, off-again relationship. Dimitri had called her the day before, threatening to shoot everyone. It's not clear why Vivian was in a car with him, but police say Dimitri shot her.
Welcome to the video, everyone. This is Justin Paul. Doing a reaction here to a story out of West Palm Beach in Florida, where a woman was killed by their accusing her ex-boyfriend as being a suspect. And the brother is speaking out because that was his only sister. So my condolences to him and the rest of his family. But he's speaking out, just sharing her her story and her side. And she was a mother of 5, so she's leaving behind 5 young lives who, of course, gonna need their mother. And just another one of those very, very sad, tragic, incidents that we report on these on my channel here. And I just try to think of how this could have been prevented. It sounds like she was getting away from the boyfriend. They had a 9-year on and off again relationship, and there's no telling what all happened within those 9 years of the relationship. Not sure if he's the father of any of her children or not, but whether he is or isn't, that doesn't matter. This young lady shouldn't have had her life taken away, and just very, very sad.
He says by accident. Police knocked on Jamie's door at 2 a.m. to tell him his sister was gone.
Trying to get the arrangements done. I'm trying to just stay focused on trying to make sure the kids are good and everything's going well with them.
And that's become Jamie's focus now, the kids. They've moved in with him and he plans to care for them.
That's my sister's kids. That's what she wanted. I'm going to carry that out. I can't turn my back. Those are kids.
He says he'll do whatever he can for them, whatever he can, to make Vivian proud.
She was like my angel. She was a great person, a great mom. And I miss her. And her kids miss her.
Yeah, definitely feel for him. Taking on 5 kids, from your, your sibling, that's not an easy task. I've never done it myself, but I can tell, that's just not going to be an easy task. I mean, one child is a handful, so, and then, all of her kids look like they is of an age, so, knowing that their mother, had to have that talk of their mother not, being able to come back. So, I definitely feel for him. Like he said, he's trying to get the arrangements together and stuff like that, which is work in itself. So, he has a lot really on his shoulders. And, I pray that he has the strength to get through it all and to really be there for those kids, as he says he's going to do. She had 3 boys who look like they were older and two younger girls. And, my heart again goes out to them because it's going to be tough. It's going to be nights where, of course, they're going to miss their mother and, always ask like where their mother's coming from. And, what I heard too is that the guy was saying that he shot her on accident. You know, it's kind of hard to sit there and say, man, you shot somebody on accident when you threatened to, you know, shoot everyone. You know, if that what they're saying is true, you threaten to shoot everyone. It's kind of hard to, you know, sit here and say, well, you know, it was an accident. You know, very hard to sit and agree with that, because you've already made the threat, and put it into your mind that you be capable of doing something like that. And it's such a shame that you didn't think about those her kids. You know, you just really being selfish and thinking about the fact that you know, she just didn't want to be with you anymore. And you know, you selfishly did an act that is going to cause these 5 kids to grow up without a mother. And again, you know, ladies, you have to know who you're dealing with when you're in relationships with people. And once you actually see who that person really is, you know, you got to find a safe way to distance yourself from them. And you know, not continue to go on and repeat a cycle of getting yourself away and then going back, getting yourself away and going back. It just kind of never really works out. And sometimes these people, they get to the point to where they don't want to see you and anyone else. They don't want to see you happy in life, and they'll do harmful stuff to you because of that. And you know, for the guys, man, you know, yeah, if you're with someone and it just doesn't work out, you'll never be too up in your feelings to the point to where you're gonna bring harm to someone um, over a relationship. It's kind of like, that's like some weak ass. You know, that's just a weak, state of mind. If you ask me, somebody that's really weak. Um, you know, really didn't have a lot of they didn't have a lot of worth within themselves. They didn't have a lot of self worth at all, and definitely didn't have any empathy or compassion for her kids. Because again, you selflessly only thinking about what you're gonna lose, and not necessarily what the people around her and who loved her was gonna lose. And you know, if you truly love someone and like them, then in my opinion, you would allow them to go on and live the life that they want to live, even if it's without you. You have to regroup, get yourself together, and you know, just keep building on life for yourself. But you know, that concept sounds so logical and simple to kind of get, that it just goes right over people's heads. And you know, a lot of time people just really just don't give a fuck. Honestly, that's just the God's honest truth. But I'm gonna go ahead and close out this video. If you like my content, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I do appreciate everyone who has subscribed. We're gonna build a community over here on my channel, and you know, I really do appreciate everyone who takes time to watch my videos. This is Justin Paul. Peace.